Well, welcome to HTML and CSS 104, where we're going to be diving into adding images to your web pages. Now, I'm Eric Freeman, one of your tour guides, along with Elizabeth Robson. And if you're up to HTML and CSS 104, you probably know more than enough about us. So let's dive right in. Now, you've already seen some media in your pages. We've already used the image tag, for instance, to add images to our pages. But what we haven't really talked about is how this works. So, if we think about a browser, what that browser does is it reads the web page from top to bottom, and it creates as much of the page as it can. But if it has a media element like an image in the page, well, it's got a little more work to do. And so what it has to do is go back out to the web, to a server somewhere, to request that image, receive it back, and then to place it in the page. And believe it or not, it does this for every single image in your page, no matter how many there are. Now, we've already talked about the syntax of the image tag a little bit. There's a bit more to know, and we're going to spend more time on that. And as you're going to see, there's not a whole lot more to know, but there's a lot more to know about images themselves and how to use them with the web. There are things to know about how they're constructed, the different sets of colors in them and how that affects your page, how they look on different screen sizes, how to size them so they're appropriate for your web pages, the different kinds of tools we can use to manipulate the images before we put them in the page. And we're going to learn a lot about image formats like PNG, JPEG, and GIF. Those are the three predominant image types. And which one you use really matters depending on what you want to do. So we'll cover best practices around those. So let's get going and let's take a closer look at the image tag.